The credit card hack banks pray that you never learn this. Okay, this isn't about travel points or cashback rewards. If you click for that, sorry, not sorry. This is about the brutal math of credit card companies that made $130 billion last year off of people that think that they are being responsible. Here's what the bank knows that you don't. They don't make money from deadbeats who don't pay. I'm gonna say it again. They don't make money off of deadbeats who don't pay. They make money from you, the person who pays the minimum every single time. You're not responsible, you're their perfect customer. So let me paint this picture. You got Sarah who has a credit card, $8,000 on it, but she pays the minimum religiously, never misses it. And $8,000 in debt is kind of your average on a credit card in America. With that being stated, guess how long it takes for her to pay off that card? 31 years. For that $8,000, she's probably gonna pay in interest about $22,000. So she's paying $22,000 by paying the minimum on an $8,000 debt, paying more than what she even asked for. But she feels responsible because she's never missed a payment. What a lot of people don't know is that the minimum payment is one of the greatest psychological hacks in financial history. It's designed to feel manageable while keeping you in debt forever or for an extremely long period of time. It's literally calculated to maximize interest while making you feel like you're making progress, but you're not, unfortunately. You're treading water in a deep end. And here's the part that will make you angry. The minimum payment is barely covering the interest, barely. Maybe a few dollars off of the dollar, a few cents off of the dollar. And here's what's gonna make you angry. That minimum payment is barely covering the interest, a few cents off of the dollar. Let me paint another picture. On a $5,000 balance with a 24% APR, your minimum will be $150, right? That payment puts you maybe $50 towards your principal. The rest, pure profit, pure profit for the bank. It goes to the bank and you're basically paying rent on money that you already spent. But wait, it gets worse. They know exactly when times get hard and you're most vulnerable. Got a tax refund coming? Here's a credit line increase. Just had a kid, here's a convenience check. They have psychologists on staff whose job is to figure out how to keep you borrowing money. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's an earnings report, literally. The real hack isn't reward optimization. It's understanding that compound interest works both ways. That 24% APR, it's compounding daily. While your saving account only pays you 0.5 annually, you're paying 24% to borrow. It's the worst trade in financial history, honestly. And millions of people make it every single day. And you wanna know the crazy thing about that scenario I spoke of earlier? If you just paid double the minimum, not even the full balance, but double the minimum, you pay that $5,000 off in 3 years instead of 30. Triple it, 18 months. But they're begging on you not to do that math. They want you to say, hey, minimum payment, I'm gonna pay that minimum every single time. So here's what actually works. First thing is stop using them. I don't really care about all the points that you're gonna get. You're not beating $1 trillion industry. Them up, freeze them, throw them in the trash, whatever it takes, just stop using them. And pay more than the minimum. Literally any amount more. Even if it's just $20 extra makes a massive difference over time. That's the compound interest working for you instead of against you. And this is crucial. Pay the credit card that has the highest interest rate, not the smallest amount. Reason being, if you wait to pay the credit card that has the highest interest, they are taking more money because it's a higher interest and you're waiting to pay that last. Pay the highest interest rate first in comparison to the smallest amount, because the smallest amount on credit card may have a lower interest rate. So it's not about the amount of the balance, it's more so about the interest rate. Highest to lowest, if you have a higher interest rate on your card, pay that off first in comparison to the lowest interest rate, just because you feel good of paying off the smaller balance. No, go to the higher interest rate first, pay that off. It will help you out in the long run. Before you do those 3 steps though, there is a nuclear option that you could do. And a lot of banks don't like this, but you can call to negotiate. Tell them that you're considering bankruptcy. Suddenly that 24% might become 12%. that $8,000 balance might become a $5,000 balance. They'd rather get something than nothing. The credit card game is rigged, but not how you think. It's not rigged against people who can't pay. It's rigged against people who pay exactly what they told them to pay. Break the rules sometimes, pay more, pay faster, or don't pay at all. Well, I don't know about that. They might, I don't know. They might come find you. I'm playing. But anyways, your bank has a name for people who pay off their balances and for every month. Be a deadbeat. They hate deadbeats. Good? Peace.